Welcome back to more naval action, everyone. I'm just out having a bit of fun in my pirate frigate, and just outside the Bay of Samana, came across this very alone third rate. There's a vase over there, but I thought we might have a bit of fun with this guy. Let's tack him up, see how we do. Alright, so what I want to try to do is force him into the bay here, keep him within this area to reduce his maneuverability. And the wind is going to play in my favor because he's not going to be beating out towards the open sea that easily. Let's see if we can keep him in here. Oh, ball arm. Forgot to change chains on the bow guns. Well, that was a blunder. Alright, boy. Which way are you turning? Right, he's turning with the wind. So we're going to come up behind him. See if we can get a cheeky little chain rig in. And then we're going to turn and turn more or less 180 so we keep him in between us and the shoreline here. That's the intention anyway. The sun is slowly coming up, so we should be getting a bit more light fairly soon. We do have to be somewhat careful though. It is still a third rate. She packs a punch, and our little pirate frigate here won't be able to take that much punch from her. Starting to turn. Somewhat overshot with that. Broadside, come turn. Stay outside of his firing arc as much as we can, or at least angle. See the damage coming in as soon as we get into his firing arc. Luckily, it's only his light guns that are done. Come around. There we go. The more we can get him to maneuver and go left to right, left to right, left to right in this direction, the higher the probability is. Actually, we force him so close to shore he might run aground. We'll see what he does as I come in behind him. He should be turning left as I come in behind him, which is what I'm hoping for anyway. As he will favor the wind instead of the tag. Yeah, he's coming around. Oh no, he actually does the tag. Ooh, cheeky. Alright. Well, we'll just have to reposition ourselves then. He should be reloaded fairly soon, so I'm going to keep at an angle here. And we're going to start a repair fairly soon. Probably after this broadside that's going to be incoming. I turned slightly much, took too much on the rudder, on the rear there. Okay. Fair enough. Force ourselves around, see if we can get him back on the shore side of us. It's going to be a bit narrow unless we make him turn towards us. Over. Most of the shots deflecting. Might as well put in a repair right now. We're out of his range anyway. Well, not out of his range. He's outside off firing arc. Gonna tag around here. That's gonna force him to keep moving around us, and he'll be pushed back into the bay. Hopefully we can keep the angle. So far, so good. Oh, we're slowly moving him further in. Decent hit test done. Is he really kind of force himself out into attack instead of doing another turn in? Come on, turn the other way, boy. See if we can tease him into doing the other wing. If not, we might just get another shot out of him. Stern us out. Well, that's new behavior. Usually you can force the AI around a bit easier. They will prefer the wind and not attack, but that's this guy apparently. As you can probably hear, I'm still just recovering from the last bits of that flu I caught some days ago. So at the time of this recording, still a bit nasally. Past us behind the sail. Oh, fire. Get it put out, boys. All hands to the pumps, please. They got it. See, he's still slowly maneuvering himself into the bay. Here we go. Now he's turned the opposite way. That's what I wanted him to do the 2 times before. Oh, I was shot somewhat. See if we come about and, well, not completely, but see if we can come around, have him doing another turn. Pushed most of that. Come on, come around, come around, come around. And I got chains loaded on the opposite side, should have ball lamb. Come on, turn the other way. Slightly low, but might as well use it. Come on, back in here. I could have stayed on his port side and that way forced him in, but I didn't want to take another broadside hit with 4 minutes to go on our next repair. There we go. Late. Angle that before you open fire. There we go. Good deflection. Come on, turn on back in. I want him into the shallows here. That's actually the main goal of this fight, was to just work a bit more on my on how I run myself or run my ship, to actually get the enemy to commit and maybe force them into shallows and stuff like that. If I just wanted to sink him, I would just be constantly stern raking him over and over and over and over and over, but at this point in time, I want to play this game. I want to try to get him in here. Right now the wind is going to be pushing off from the shore, so Missed up, bounced. And he turns back out to sea. Get back here, you. That was more an anger than anything. Alright. Down to around 55-60% overall hit points left in structure, and 20 seconds to the next repair. And he's moving away. So if you tease him to give chase then instead. He's angling out. Now, I don't have the size to force him into shallows or more or less aggressively push him. He's got the battle rating and he's got the mass to push me around if he wants to come on close. I'm not gonna try to push him as such. I need to lure him into the shallows. That might actually mean let him come up on the side of me and pass him behind him. Let's try that. Let's cut a bit of speed. Repairs are doing well, we're more or less full up. Down by 55 crew though, which is definitely something you feel on a 300 crew ship, or 310 in this case. But here comes in close. I believe you can start to see the bottom here actually. Right, we managed to dodge most of that. Time to reload. good hit. Banged his rudder. Oh, if he's turning the right way around, we have him. As far as I can tell. Yes, turning to port, and that's going to force him straight into the shallows. Alright, he's getting close. He's going to be trying to turn out here, but he's going to be fighting the wind in a second. So if we can come up on him and actually present ourselves as a target, he's going to attempt to fire at us. And that might be his undoing. And arrows if he does like that a few times. Alright, we've got a bit of time until his reload is up. Yes, he's turning port side. So we keep getting him to do so. Get ourselves some positive speed. There we go. Turn around. He's not grounded yet, but he is stuck. We just need to move ourselves into a position to take him out. As long as he stays in here, we've got time to maneuver. What I want to do is come around and position myself behind him and just take him out. What we need to be mindful of is the wind is going to change. Right now we got it coming in on his side, so he's being forced into the shore. If it takes too long, he's going to be able to free himself while the wind changes. We still want to kill this guy before he gets himself out of there. But we managed. It took a bit of time. Bit of trial and error. We did get him stuck. Not much is going to hit from that. Turning. Alright, well, we got him. He's in there. I'm going to maneuver into position behind him, probably speed up the time, and then just grind him down. Well, despite the several warnings and actual pleas to make the Royal Navy captain strike his colours and spare his crew, he has refused, so we have no other option than simply to force him under. And he's completely run aground, pumps out, and now also on fire. So there we go. That was a bit of a play around with trying to lure an enemy into shallows. Now there are several ways to do this. One of my online friends, Friedrich, does this very well, and there's a French guy I know that also is very good at doing this, even with multiple ship fleets, and very good at controlling the enemy. But it's something to play around with if you're ever fighting close to shore. Have a play with trying to lure them in, hitting points, or forcing them into bays and other sorts of shallows, and use your maneuverability to come around them. Now, if you're the bigger and the slower ship, then you have the option to simply just force them in there by your presence. But if you're the smaller ship, you do need to use your maneuverability and try again and again until you'll succeed. Alright, so let's finish this guy off. Just a matter of waiting until he sinks now. Sorry for the nose. But yeah, when you're in here and fighting, once you get comfortable with the basics of the fight, start pushing yourselves. Try different approaches, different tactics, different maneuvers that you might not have been using as much, or something you've heard of but never tried. Give yourself the opportunity to test it out. Maybe not at something as big as a third rate if you're in a pirate frigate, but at a decent target, and try to acquaint yourself with the way the NPCs move around and how you can actually manipulate them somewhat. Alright, let's see what's got in his hold. Preparation. Ah, that was a decent find. 2,500 doubloons. What was he made of? White oak. Wouldn't have been that bad to capture though. Anyway, that was the fight. Let's get out of it. Let's see what we've got of XP and money from it. So 180 reals almost and 2,000 XP. Not bad, not bad. Alright, thank you for watching. I'm going to return to port and repair. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. Because after the latest patch, as soon as you get out of fight, instant repair. And it doesn't even use the items you have in your hold. So that's one of the latest patch changes they've brought in. Not sure I like it, but it is what it is. As soon as you leave a fight, you're instantly repaired. Now, it doesn't replenish your crew. You have to do that the old-fashioned way. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe.